Hi, I'm Tonya Reiman, the author of The Yes Factor. Get what you want, say what you mean, the secrets of persuasive communication. Today I want to chat with you about the yes factor. What is the yes factor? Yes is empowerment. Yes, you got the date. Yes, you breezed through the sales presentation. Yes, you aced the job interview and got the job. Yes, you landed the new client. Each and every time we see someone, we're negotiating for that all-important yes. What I'd like to do now is talk to you about how you can enrich the impression you make on others. So let's talk for a few minutes about how you can communicate with authority. Here we see Sarah going in for a promotion. It's imperative that Sarah come across as serious, confident, and calm. Take a look at what she's doing. Notice how she holds these papers in front of her. It tells us that she doesn't know her material. And if she doesn't know her own material, why would her manager feel she was worthy of a promotion? Her body language is also closed. In order to seem confident, you need to have open posture. So now you understand why it's so important that you learn the proper way to communicate with authority. Let's move forward now and discuss establishing rapport. One of the great things about the yes factor is we discuss how to build rapport quickly and easily. And building rapport is essential to building relationships. Why? Because it teaches you how to connect with people. So here, Christy's demonstrating open communication. The best way to hit it off with a coworker is to use similar gestures. So if they're gesturing high, you gesture high. Hold a similar posture and stance, whether their weight is balanced on both legs or if they're standing off to the side. Anything that gives the impression that you're similar to the listener is going to help you connect with that person. So we can make this encounter even stronger with the use of verbals. We can mirror not only their body language, but we can also mirror their words. What does this translate into? Well, depending upon who you're talking to, they're probably going to be using one of three systems. What if they're a visual person and they tend to use visual terms? For example, they might say something like, "Do you see what I mean?" A great response would be absolutely crystal clear. An auditory phrase might be something along the lines of, "Do you hear what I'm saying?" And a great response to that would be, "Sounds good to me." What if their language tends to be more tactile? How does that feel to you? A great response to that might be something along the lines of, "I get the sense it's a real winner." Always remember, a good communicator listens. A great communicator reflects back the emotions. Finally, I want to talk to you about exuding confidence during a presentation. You know, most of us get really nervous when we have to give a presentation, especially if we're talking about our own ideas. So what I want to talk to you about is how you can make that presentation strong and powerful. And the two ways to do that is using strong, powerful words and confident body language. So here's an example of a speaker who's trying to captivate her audience. When you watch, recognize she's not holding direct eye contact with anyone in the group. Look around at the audience. Do they look like they're interested? Notice the one woman taking a very deep breath in and then offering that quick conspiratorial glance at a coworker. This is not a good sign that the speaker is held in high regard. As a speaker, you need to own the room. You want to make eye contact and hold it for a few seconds as opposed to just sweeping over people, because if you can finish a point while you're looking at someone, you'll feel a much stronger connection. Keep in mind, everything you do, say, and wear makes a statement about you. Is it the statement you want posted on the billboard? So at the end of the day, be fascinating, be confident, and be authentic. And in the end, you'll always be a yes.